today.
Sunshine, sunshine, sunshine. I think I found it now. What I've been looking for. Isn't it beautiful? It's got my head all up in the clouds. I think I found it now. Yeah. Everything I want might be a miracle. I know I'm never coming down. I don't gotta worry about a single thing. I can feel the light coming down on me. Sunshine on my face. I got sunshine on my face. I don't gotta care in the world right now. Higher than the ceiling, breaking through the clouds. Sunshine on my face. I got sunshine on my face. Yeah, I got sunshine. I got sunshine. I got sunshine. I gotta let you know, it's so incredible. I'm finally letting go. Up, up and away, yeah, we go. I found my flow, right on time, and now I know what it feels like.
Today I've got my jeans, and I've got my green shirt. That's basically says "Kiss Me," I'm a Tide fan. So yeah, of course there's no socks on my feet. But anyway, I am also thinking about, because I kind of need to replace her tank. What I was thinking about doing is getting her a bigger tank as well, getting her a bigger tank with a stand on it, and also having her where she can have the whole entire part right here, and where she can still stay in the same spot. So the reason for that is I've been having a crack right there, as you can see where my finger is, a crack right there, and of course I'm not liking this. And now there is a new crack right there. Yep, there it goes. Okay. There's a new crack right there where my finger is. Right there. And how that crack happened is I accidentally took Rex's hide that she absolutely loves, which that's one thing that I will be keeping. So I took that hide right there and accidentally banged it against there. And that's one of the reasons why I really don't like glass, because they can easily break. And also because of this. This may be a little slant to you guys, but I am not taking no chances, especially when it comes to two cracks and one right there, which she can't get to it, but because she won't. But I'm just taking no chances, and I just rather replace this tank, and just, get her a new one, get her a brand new one anyway. Because I'm not taking no chances. If this is falling apart, this is starting to fall apart, this is not good, okay? So I'm taking this chance now, taking this opportunity before it gets worse. And before, this breaks and there's a big old giant hole big enough where she can get through there. And think about this. If you were Rexy and there was a broken glass right there, you would be right here, but you would fall all the way down to the floor. Okay? Think of that and pretend you're a leopard gecko. And how would that feel? How would that feel if you fell down from that height all the way down to the floor? Picture that. Now you see why I'm just replacing the whole entire thing, because I'm not taking no chances, especially with her, because I don't want her freaking out. But if it's time to replace it, then it's time to replace. So yeah, this thing is getting old, and sometimes you gotta replace it with new. So, there's a crack right there, and there's a little dent right there, and I don't know how it happened. And there's also a crack right there. That's always been there, but it's never gotten worse. That type of thing. So, I'm the type of person, I'd rather take no chances. I'm just gonna replace the whole entire thing because it's glass, and I'm not taking no chances. I've heard possibly with the doors getting broke, the door getting broke, not finding a way to replace the doors. Second, and her having a hole big enough where she can get through there, and she could possibly hurt herself. So, I'm doing this to protect her. Because Rex is my girl. She's almost 3 years old. She's almost 3 years old, and plus, she's the type that she will book it. Anytime, anything she gets, she will do it. She will do that. So, I ain't taking no chances, because this thing is starting to fall apart now. So, it needs to be replaced. And I'm not doing glass. I don't care. I don't want to do glass anymore. Well, it looks like I'm going to start measuring for Rex's new tank. Now, keep this in mind. I've only had this tank right here that you guys are seeing right now. I've only had that tank for about 3 years. About 3 years. And for as long as it did. Okay. So, now it's starting to get messed up. From there, a crack right there, and a crack on the bottom. I've only had this thing for 3 years. And I'm thinking about upgrading her to a wooden enclosure or a PVC enclosure. Not glass. Because I don't want to take a chance on this happening. The reason why I'm doing that, okay? Right here, so I'm going to be measuring this part of it and make sure it's going to fit. So, this is going to be 48 inches. 48 inches here. I could do a 36 inch. I could do that. So, maybe let's do that. Let's see about the 36 inches. Here. It'll be about that long. That long. So this is my selfie stick, and it's 10 times better than my other selfie stick, or the one that I was using, for the time being. One's perfect, but, you know, this one is even better. This one was made by my brother's 3D printer, and I'm going to show you what it can do. So this area right here, this is the neck, right here. And, of course, I'm trying to crack it in the neck. But, anyway. So, this right here is where you put your phone. This goes on the bottom. That goes on the top. Okay? And you take this. And then you take this part and you screw it. Don't want to screw it too tight. But just tight enough where it's strong enough to hold it. And my phone's kind of hit. So, and I've already tested it out. I love it. So, this is what you do. So, I'm screwing it. So, you screw it this way. Screw it this way, that direction. And you screw it the opposite direction when you want to take your phone off. Now, another thing it can do is, you see this right here. You can go backwards, it's going to crack his neck. And then it's going to uncrack his neck. So I can go back so you can see up high view. You can see the down low view. You see that and that. And it goes just like that. And it has nice little tracks on it right there. along with this part. So it's supposed to do that, actually, if you're wondering. And along with these legs here, and yes, it is red, by the way. I asked for red. So another thing that'll come really in handy is you can stack it. It takes me a minute to figure it out because it is brand new, so. So you can stack it up just like that. You can put it on your nightstand, and that way it takes up less room. Okay? It takes up less room like that. Another thing you can do is you can turn it that way, or you can turn it that direction. You can do it wider if you want. You can do it like that. You can do it wider, just like that. Make the legs a little bit wider. Wants to crack its neck again because it doesn't have a phone to hold it. But look at that. I'm just kidding, guys. That's what it does. But because it doesn't have my phone to hold it. But I just want to send him a shout out for him. So yeah, this is what he made with his 3D printer. So as you can tell, it wants to crack its neck. Stay. And watch this, it's not going to stay. But anyway, this is what he made with his 3D printer. And I really appreciate it. And it's going to help me a lot. Especially with making my videos. So if you guys notice any difference to my videos from now on, it's because of this guy. It's because of this guy right here. I'm surprised he hasn't cracked his neck yet. But I'm just kidding, you guys. This is a wonderful product, and this is not sponsored in any way. This is not sponsored. I'm not being sponsored. It's just I'm sending my brother a shout out because he did this for me. And he also did 3D horse, which I'll show you later in the video. But this is a selfie stick, and I wasn't expecting him to do that. It was one of those things that it was a very kind gesture, you know? And I really do appreciate it. So, yeah, I just want to send my brother a shout out saying thank you for making this. It's really great. If you guys have a 3D printer, then maybe you should make one of these. Because this is made out of a 3D printer. This was not bought in any way. So, yeah. And I really love him for it. Plus, just really love him for it. Because I love it when he does things for me. It really helps. And this is going to help a lot. This is going to help improve the videos. And I want to improve on the videos. So, what am I going to have for lunch today? Let's see. What am I going to have for lunch today?
Chickens! Let's raise chickens!
I'm going to be using the... Get out of the way. I'm going to be using the air fryer for this chicken. This is the honey barbecued chicken wings, and I got me my chicken. It has 100% natural chicken, 13 grams of protein, no artificial flavors, no artificial colors, and preservatives. Chicken based with no added hormones or steroids. Let's give me a bird. Anyway, I like my honey barbecue. Sometimes it can get a little spicy, so just warn it. If you're not a big spicy fan, don't get this all the time. Don't get it all the time. Maybe every now and then it's good, but crazy unless. Ta-da! It's pretty crazy. Nope. There we go. That has about 15 minutes. And in the meantime, I'm going to... That is 300 degrees and it's going to be 15 minutes before it's heated up. So, in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and open this, but not actually put it into the pan until it gets heated up. So, it says tear, but I use scissors anyway.
I guess. Don't play with scissors. Yeah, you noticed.
I'm gonna eat this entire bag. Yeah. So that's why I have a side dish. I either have to make mac and cheese to go with it, or I make corn or whatever vegetable I want. So, yeah, now I'll eat this entire thing. So one bag. Alright, so it is ready, and I put my bird in there. My honey barbecue bird. Get it? Wings. I put my bird in there. That's what my bird looks like. Delicious. Anyway. It says it's appetizer.
It's a big deal. It's a big deal.
That is so good.
One hour later.
Okay, well, today happens to be a Friday. And Lexi girl knows that it's feeding day. And of course, she dug a hole. For the medium-sized mealworms that I'm going to be feeding them. The white mealworms today. No, come here. So, Rex, you want some mealworms? Look, 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 look. You want some mealworms? Stop it. These are the medium-sized mealworms. Pumpkin, honey, you gotta back up, girl. Come on. You gotta back up, girlfriend. Here. looks like I had a little stink bug. I had a little stink bug flying around my room. Yeah. And he is a green one. But don't worry, I caught him. And here, as you can see, if I open this cup right now, where he's at, then you'd have a smell right now. You'd have a smell. So there's a thing you need to know about stink bugs. One, don't kill them. If you kill them, one, they will have a smell to them. They will have a very distinctive smell to them. Now what I'm gonna do is, since I got him in that cup, now if I open that, it's gonna stink. It's gonna stink to high heaven. So thank goodness I had a cup there, because I wouldn't know what to do if I didn't have a cup. Put it in my trash can, and I'm gonna take my trash can and I'm gonna take it out the door. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I would highly suggest, if you ever get a stink bug, now they do not sting or anything. They don't. The only defense that they would have is that smell, kind of like a skunk. Now, if you ever do have one in your room, let me give you advice. Don't kill it. Trust me, I have smelled the smell. It ain't pleasant. It's not pleasant. So
2,000 years later.
that is how you take care of a stink bug. And note to self, or note to you guys actually, they are brown, but they can be green as well. So either the one that I got hasn't fully formed, hasn't